Top 10 mysteries that will probably never be solved. Just know, your daily dose of knowledge. Atomsky crater. This is a crater located in taiga whose origin is unknown. One thing is certain, its age does not exceed 250 years, and there's no similar crater on the entire globe. Under the crater, a spatial object in the form of an ellipsoid was discovered in recent years. Its top is located at a depth of about 100 meters, its height about 650 meters. Buried beneath the crater, the object is made of metal, and its properties are different from any known material. Some speculate that the crater is the remains of a UFO crash. Red rain in Kerala. This is an unexplained phenomenon that lasted intermittently from July 25th to September 23rd, 2001 in the Indian state of Kerala. The rain falling over there at that time had a red-brown color and contained mysterious cells. According to reports from inhabitants of the state, in the morning of July 25, 2001 was the first day the rainfall was noticed. Thunder could be heard, which some interpreted as the fall of a meteorite. In 2010, an article was published that described the latest discovery. Cells from Kerala began to reproduce at temperatures of 120 degrees Celsius, in which no other organism would survive. This means that such conditions are the most favorable for them. So far, it has not been possible to determine what they are or where the mysterious organisms found in the red raindrops come from. Many clues point to their non-terrestrial origin. Abitos. It is an ancient city in Upper Egypt in which were discovered unusual hieroglyphs dating back to more than 3,000 years BC. On them, you can see something that resembles today's helicopter, tank, or even a submarine. No one knows exactly how these hieroglyphs were created. Some speculate that the drawings represent technical achievements of Osiris, who was not supposed to be a god but a representative of an alien civilization. Do you like our channel? Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. D.B. Cooper is the hero of the only unsolved mystery related to the hijacking of a passenger plane in aviation history. The man on November 4, 1971, hijacked in the U.S. Boeing 727 with 42 people on board flying from Portland to Seattle. After receiving a $200,000 ransom, he parachuted out of it over the southern Cascade Mountains. The man was never apprehended. The Cooper case has perplexed government departments and private investigators for decades. Any new information in the case has always led to a dead end. In March 2008, there was a chance for a breakthrough when children found a parachute in the area where Cooper is believed to have jumped. However, this turned out to be a dead end. Gate of the Gods, Puerto de Hijo, Marca. This site is located in Peru near the city of Puno on Lake Titicaca and was found by accident. The discovery was made by Jose Luis Delgado Mamani while searching for interesting places that could be used for climbing. For several decades, this place has been the subject of research by scientists and archaeologists, among others, because, according to beliefs, it is a kind of portal through which one can move to another dimension. After the discovery was made, the place was thoroughly examined by many independent scientists. Based on their analysis, researchers determined that the entire area adjacent to the gate was once a city. However, its history remains a mystery. SOS Orange Medan. In 1947, an SOS signal was transmitted from the Dutch ship Orange Medan. When the first rescue team arrived on scene, all they found were the bodies of sailors with frozen grimaces of horror on their faces. Interestingly, no injuries or the slightest signs of struggle were found on the bodies, and the ship was not damaged. When the rescue team returned to the deck of their vessel, the ship was exploded in an instant and went to the bottom. Independent investigators have been trying to explain the mystery of this disaster for years. However, no one has yet managed to find any rational explanation for this tragedy. The Elaine Moore tragedy in the Flannan Islands. Hardly anyone would know about these cut-off islands off the coast of Scotland, if not for the tragedy that took place there in 1900. In unexplained circumstances, 3 men who operated a lighthouse disappeared without a trace. The mystery remains unsolved until today. The first news that something is not right on the islands came on December 15, 1900. But because of bad weather, only on December 26 we managed to get to the island. On site, they found unscrewed clocks, unmade beds, locked doors, and the absence of 3 lighthouse keepers. They simply vanished into thin air. No trace of them was found, either in the buildings or anywhere on the island. To this day, no one has managed to find the reason for the men's disappearance. Do you like our channel? Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Atlantis. It is a mythical island that was supposed to be the place of existence of an advanced civilization, destroyed by a series of earthquakes and submerged by seawaters. By 1920, over 1,200 scientific articles and literary works on the subject had been published. Plato himself was interested in the mystery of Atlantis and was the first to describe it. In subsequent centuries, new hypotheses were formed. The mythical island was located in various points on the globe. To this day, there are no 100% reliable sources about Atlantis. However, multitudes of people believe in its existence. Atlantis remains an unsolved mystery. Malicious people say that it is just a legend, but as we all know, in every legend, there is a bit of truth. Lube. This is an unidentified sound recorded in 1997 by a demobilized military system. It was recorded as a sound wave of increasing frequency by independent sensors distant from its probable origin by several thousand kilometers. Scientists exclude the possibility that the sound could be caused by technical creations of man, such as submarines or bombs, as well as marine organisms known to human science. It is several times stronger than the loudest known sound of biological origin produced by a blue whale. The sound was so loud that science cannot even roughly define its origin. Underwater Stonehenge. The research group had been investigating the bottom of Lake Michigan since 2007, during which time the scientists encountered large worked boulders arranged in a circle on the bottom at a depth of about 12 meters. There were also smaller stones among them. On one of them was an engraving, which, according to researchers, depicts a mastodon. The find is special because it resembles such constructions as the most famous building, Stonehenge, in England. The stone structure at the bottom of the lake was examined by divers and found with the help of sonar placed in a boat. The most interesting thing about this story is that since there's a drawing of mastodon engraved on the rock, the structure must have come from times when these animals were still alive and died out over 10,000 years ago. So the structure we're talking about may be one of the oldest preserved structures in the world. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and watch our other videos. Just Know, your daily dose of knowledge.